Good afternoon, everyone. Welcome back to a brand new video. Today's video is going to be all about my graphic settings. I received a couple of comments in the past few videos about my graphics, so today I decided that I'm going to show you pretty much everything about my settings. So we're going to head straight into it. Um, so I am using Sol 2.2.7. I'm also running Pure, and I am running CSP 1.80 preview by Ilya, which I will leave down below in the description. By the way, every single one of these things will be in the description, as well as my whole preset. So if you don't really want to watch the video and just want to skip to my particular settings, you will have two small links in the description that will be called video settings as well as CSP settings, and you can load those two things straight into your content manager and have my exact settings. If you want to continue watching the video, these are some other things that I have to say. So these are my video settings. As you can see, I'm pretty much running everything on maximum. My configuration of my PC are I have an RTX 3060 Ti, a Ryzen 5 5600X, and 16 gigabytes of RAM, which is more than enough to run the game on maximum settings at 1080p. The PP filter that I'm using is Sky. I will also leave that in the description. And my settings might change very soon because I have this right here right now, which is Photorealism 07 by a guy named on Patreon FHIZM. I will also leave his Patreon account down below, so if you're interested, you can go and check that out for yourself. But at the moment, I'm still using my Sky settings because I just like them a lot. We're gonna go back to custom shaders patch, and I'm also going to show you on weather effects. Just a moment so I can find it. Weather effects. So as you can see, I'm using Pure 0.165 by Peter Bose, and controller script for 2.42, even though it's a 2.2.7. Also, I have installed a chaser cam, which is BACC Need for Speed, high sense of speed chaser camera, which is also going to be in the description box. So if you're interested, you can check that out as well. Okay, so here we are loaded up in the game, and as you can see, the game already looks pretty damn good, if you ask me, which we also can change by doing some stuff with the SOL planner. So because we have installed Pure, we will have some extremely nice clouds in the sky when we enable different weather scenarios. For example, right here we just have a bunch of clouds. When we go to a little bit of a later time of the day, for example around here, and we put some kind of broken clouds, we will have a pretty damn nice sunset, as you can see. I think it's still a little bit loading up. Maybe if we put it down a little bit later. But basically, this game really comes alive with Pure, and I really recommend installing that. It takes like 2 minutes to install it. It's pretty straightforward. I didn't do any settings in game with Pure. You also have Pure config, as you can see, and you have a bunch of different like settings to play around with. But I personally really didn't do absolutely anything, because it just doesn't need to be done, because the game already looks absolutely incredible by itself. with its own default settings. So there's absolutely no point with playing around. But if you are bored and interested and you know what you're doing, you can definitely go ahead and play with some settings. But this is, for example, with the rain. The game looks extremely nice, and I highly recommend these settings. Like I said, very soon I might be changing because you know, purchased the photorealism PP filter, which we might use in the future, but I'm not yet going to play around and test it out because I'm really enjoying my current settings that I have. So we will change to photorealism and test it out in a couple of days. I might even make a video about that. If you're interested in watching the photorealism like tests and stuff like that, comment down below and I will make that kind of video as well. So thank you very much for watching this video. I hope you enjoyed it. I hope um, you like the graphic settings that I'm running. If you're interested, you can run them yourself. Like I said, you have two presets down below in the description. There are going to be the two first links in the whole description. So click on those two. You will load directly into your Assetto Corsa content manager, and you will have exactly the settings that I am running at the moment on my game. So thank you very much for watching, and I will see you in a very, very near video. Goodbye.